Hi, my name is Zion Bell, and today I'm going to be talking about child labor, the rights and responsibilities of kids who had to work and how they were treated unfairly. In the early 1900s, children were forced to work in factories and on farms. They had to do really hard jobs, work long hours, and get paid very little. Their faces show how tired they were, even though they were just kids. This isn't just a story from a history book. These were real people whose lives were made difficult because companies cared more about making money than treating workers fairly. But why did kids have to work in the first place? Most families were very poor and couldn't afford clothes or shelter. Some adults didn't make enough at their jobs. Families had no choice but to send their kids to work so they could survive. Some kids worked to help their parents pay rent, while others had to support themselves because they had no one to take care of them. Big companies like hiring children because they pay them less than adults and make them do dangerous tasks that grown-ups wouldn't accept. Between 1900 and 1920, child labor was a big problem in the US and Europe. Kids worked in dangerous places like mines, factories, and fields. They used unsafe machines, breathed in harmful chemicals, and worked long, exhausting hours. Many got hurt. Some didn't even have time to go to school. Some kids started working as young as 5 years old. There were no rules to protect them, and factory owners didn't care as long as they made money. The fight to end child labor wasn't easy, but things eventually stopped. The Great Depression played a part in stopping it, and people fought to make new laws to protect kids. One important person in this fight was Eleanor Roosevelt, who helped make sure child labor laws were enforced. These new laws finally gave kids the right to be protected from hard labor, and instead of working long hours, they had new responsibilities, like going to school and getting an education. Today, child labor is illegal in many countries like Nigeria, Yemen, and Sudan, but it still happens in some parts of the world. This is why it's important to remember the past and keep fighting for children's rights everywhere. Every child deserves a chance to be safe, go to school, and get a better future. By learning about history, we can make sure the mistakes from the past don't happen again. We can help by supporting organizations like Humanium, World Vision, and Save the Children. They fight for children's rights, speak up when they see something unfair, and make sure companies don't take advantage of kids.